like it's Zach Store 99.
Hello everybody, this is Zackster99 bringing you another one of my bargain basement games I got on Steam. This one was 29 cents, but even the regular retail price on Steam is only $2.99 American dollars. But this one was 90% off. I got it for 29 cents, and I've seen this game on sale for that price before. So if it's not on sale right now when you're viewing this video and you want this game, you might just wait a week or two and keep checking on it. Otherwise, even $3 isn't a bad price. So we're going to go ahead and check this game out. Something about being FOST and having an ability to gamble your soul away. And we'll find out if this game's any good. I did look on YouTube and I couldn't really find any good gameplay videos for this game. So hopefully I can change that with this video here. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and check out Soul Gambler, and I'll be back right after this. Alright, welcome back everybody to my first play of Soul Gambler. I haven't played this game at all. As you can see, I have no saved games. We're going to do a new game here, obviously. Alright. In my life, nothing has ever happened. Nothing has ever changed. All day looks exactly the same. I used to think I would graduate and get an exciting job in a big company. But I ended up settling on the first depressing office that accepted me. After all, no matter how mediocre it was, most of my colleagues could not even manage to get a job like this. FOST, what's the status of the reports? I'm finishing them. They should already be ready. The other thing, later in the afternoon, an HR employee will come to perform an assessment on you. Okay. I spent the afternoon dawdling, pretending that it mattered to me finishing my work. Then the HR employee arrived. I wasn't excited at all for this assessment, so I would accept any excuse in order not to finish those damn reports. Hi, you are FOST, right? The one and only. Could you fill this form out for me? Sure, why not? Alright, so I got 6 points that I can distribute to my health. How strong and healthy FOST is. I can put it in manipulation. Ability FOST has to make people do what he wants. Intelligence, my intellectual skills. Or my charisma. Or, it looks like it looks like they're missing an A. Charism? I don't think I've ever seen that word. I don't know if that's spelled wrong or what, but, charism. Wow, I've heard of charisma, I think that's what that means. How likable FOST is for other characters. Alright, so, being strong and healthy. Yeah, we don't need to be that healthy. We need other things, right? We need intelligence is good. And, yeah, hopefully intelligence I'll be able to kind of make people like me anyway, rather than having to manipulate them. I think this is kind of an evil thing to put points into. Being likable is obviously important a little bit, especially when you got a hot HR employee there looking you up and down. You want to be likable, right? Let's see. Let's go ahead and put... let's put another one into it. Kind of an all-around basic guy, except I'm not a manipulator. That sounds good. You were born on the same day as my son. It is only a 1 in 365 chance. Not much of a coincidence. Okay, that's all I need. Thank you. As I do every day, I left work and went to the bus stop. The bus stop had even less people that day, just me and an old lady. That almost looks like she's wearing a Halloween mask. That's pretty bad. At first, I thought that was like a Halloween mask. But maybe that's just because it was Halloween just yesterday. I don't know. I'm just saying. Want to go ahead and say thank you to all you people viewing. Hopefully you guys had a nice Halloween. And if you're anything like me, at least here in America, you are already smelling that turkey and stuffing cooking about 3.5 weeks from now. So I know I'm looking forward to that. She wore strange clothes, an awkward mix between a gypsy, a beggar, and a mad professor. Okay, I can see that.
It seems that your day wasn't very pleasant, boy.
You can say that.
I see your future, yes. Your future is promising. Let me read your fortune. Give me a few coins, and I will reveal your future.
Uh-oh. So I can choose here. Sure, here it goes, or... Sorry, lady, I'm broke. Let's help her out. And just for the curiosity of it all, I mean, for a few coins, help her out, and get the entertainment of her reading my future, why not? She took my hand and looked at it deeply.
Interesting. I see that your life does not make you happy. Your life is not a life of pain and suffering. Your life is rather boring. Nothing seems to happen. Everything looks the same.
Wow, she's read me right on, huh? But is she looking at my face, or is she looking at my hand in this picture? She's looking at my face and seeing that. I'm just saying. Huh? I'm like, how did you know? Look at that face.
But in a very near future, I see an opportunity that could change everything. Ah, yeah, I see, yes. Here, I see that if you do not accept your destiny, something terrible will happen to you.
Very scary indeed. But what is this opportunity of which you speak?
A pact. The opportunity to make a pact with your inner demon. And sell your soul.
Ooh.
The soul has the power to alter the fabric of reality.
Sell my soul? Okay, let's say I do this. What do I get in return? Wisdom? Money? Fresh fruits? Whoa! Hey, baby! I felt a sense of vertigo, and in the blink of an eye, everything around me was different. Boy, I'd say that old lady turned into something hot, huh? Look at those curves. Look at that vibrant red hair. I still was at the bus stop. It was the same place, but I was in a dark and twisted version of it. It looked like something created by an artist of macabre taste. Women and money are among the most common wishes. Concerning the fresh fruits, they may also be arranged. Notice her voice changed. I can't exactly do a hot lady's voice. I'm sorry. People, guys, ladies, listen to this. What is this place? Or who are you? Or what has happened? Well, I kind of think this is still that same old lady out on the street. But, I think I'm going to ask that. Who are you?
I'll be your guide. I'm here to help, advise, and comfort. Wink, wink. Comfort. Wink, wink.
What is this place, or what has happened? I'm going to say, what has happened?
You are awake now. Now you can see a reality that is beyond what meets the eye.
Okay, so I end up asking all these questions anyway, because it doesn't really matter what I had chosen there.
The place is exactly the same. What has changed is your perception of reality.
Oh, so this is almost like that movie, Shallow Hal, where he's looking at the old lady and seeing her because of the way he looks at things. So it's still that same old hag lady on the street. I'm just looking at her with a different perspective now. I see. That movie was a great movie, by the way. If you guys haven't seen Shallow Hal, that movie is hilarious. Check it out. Anyway, we continue.
You are one of the few chosen ones who have the privilege of possessing the power to transform your wishes into reality.
This seems too good to be true.
Indeed. indeed, but everything has its right price. And what you need to sacrifice to get what you want is my soul. We already know that. Your soul. So would I give up my soul to turn my boring, drab life and change my perception of an old lady on the street as I saw her before into this? Maybe an exciting life? A life not boring anymore? That's the question, huh? So, because I have to answer here. There is no fucking way I would sell my soul. Or, for a life of eternal suffering in hell? I'm listening. Oh boy, this is funny. Alright, you know what? In reality, if this happened, I would probably be like, know that that is still that same old hag, and say, no way in hell am I giving you my soul. But this is a game, and I know everybody watching this is wanting to know what happens if I give my soul up. So I'm gonna say this one just because this might have an interesting answer, but I am still listening. So I want to choose both of these, but unfortunately it won't let me. Click, 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 click. So see, I got to choose. I'm going to choose this one right now, and hopefully I can kind of move down here. For a life of for an eternity of burning in hell? You silly boy. There is no such thing as eternal suffering. If this pact was as unfair as you said, we certainly would not have had thousands of people selling the souls throughout history. Upon making this pact, you will be granted access to a powerful mystical being. You will be able to fulfill your wishes. Ooh. Men are used to calling demon those creatures they consider evil, but this is not the case. He will only give you what you ask. It's up to you to accept to use the energy of your soul to make wishes. You can make the pact to have access to your demon, and this will not cost you anything. However, if you accept what he offers, you will have to give up a part of your soul in exchange for your wish. I look at my hand and realized I was holding a dagger. Whoa. That's weird. To make the pact, you have to make a cut in your hand. If you prefer to continue living an empty and dull life, as you have been living until this day, just let the dagger fall. I closed my eyes, took a deep breath, and here we go, making a choice again. I made the cut, or I let the dagger fall from my hand. Well, we don't want to make this a boring video. We don't want to play a boring game, so we gotta cut our hand, right? I mean, you guys, I'm sure anybody watching this video is gonna want me to cut my hand. They're like, cut that damn thing off! Okay, so let's go ahead and cut ourselves. That would hurt. Oddly enough, I felt no pain. Boy, it just made a liar out of me, huh? Saying it would hurt. Instead of blood, a light poured from the cut on my hand. Oh, my soul. There goes my soul. Look at the smile on her face. She's happy. I don't know that I'm so happy yet. Leaving a scar with a bright blue color in the palm of my hand. There we go. Right back here where we were. I felt a strange... Wait a minute. I felt a sense of vertigo, and the bus stop was back to normal. This blue line represents your soul. The shorter the line, the less soul you have left. She startled me. I had forgotten about that awkward old lady. And what happens when my soul line ends? I die? It does not work necessarily like that. I still can't believe that this is all real. Try it out. You do want to know what happens, right? That weird woman took a mirror from her purse and showed it to me. Whoa. I was surprised when I noticed it was not my reflection I was seeing in the mirror. It was me, no doubt, but it was a different version of myself. A simpler version, more binary.
made of raw desire.
Your reflection will be your channel of communication between you and your inner demon.
For 1% of your soul, I can make the bus arrive early. For 1% of my soul, you can make the bus arrive early, huh? It was frightening to see that distorted version of my reflection charging a part of my soul for something so trivial.
So, what is your answer?
No, I'm not going to accept 1% of my soul to make the bus get there earlier. I might trade 1% for your ugly ass turning back into that hot redhead. So I'm going to say no. I will not waste a part of my soul with something stupid like that. Absolutely. Not in that big of a hurry.
Well, anyway, I'm sure there will be some opportunities.
Well, I hope so.
Oh my, this head of mine, I'm getting old. I am not even at the bus stop where I needed to be. Good luck, young man.
So I think my question at this point would definitely be for this lady. Why don't you sell your soul to turn into that redhead instead of being an old hag on the street? Oh boy. She walked away and I stayed there, waiting for the bus to arrive. That night, it took me a while to sleep. I was thinking about everything that happened that day. What have I done? Once again, I saw myself in a dark version of reality. Aha, look who appeared. Or am I imagining her? That's the question.
I see you made the pact. I can feel the mark on you. Have you decided what will be your first wish?
Wink, wink. I have some ideas, yeah. I am curious to see what you are going to wish for. What do you think I'm gonna wish for, girl? Look at you.
But do not tell me now. I do not want to spoil the surprise.
Oh, come on. She already knows exactly what I'm gonna want to use my soul for right now. A boring, geeky nerd that has no life, probably never had sex in his life, and he's not gonna sell his soul to get with her? Come on, you guys all know the truth here. She knows it, you know it. So it looks like right down here, it looks like that is how much of my soul I have left, I guess. But let's get on with this. What are all these hands, though? I gotta look at this. What are all these hands coming out of the dresser drawer? That's kind of weird. Anyway.
If I might, I would like to make some small suggestion. It is important to convince and persuade people to do what you want them to do.
Oh, where I didn't take manipulation. Or down here. Is she going to give me an opportunity to change that?
Have you thought about how it would be to have enough skill with words to turn all people into your puppets?
For 10% of your soul, I can give you the ability to convince almost anyone. Huh, interesting. This game's pretty cool. I mean, I kind of like this. For 10% of your soul, I can give you the ability to convince almost anyone. What, does she want me to be able to talk her into whatever I want to talk her into? Is that the hint here? Because I'm just a geeky, nerd, boring life guy here, and, you know, I don't know what to do. Well, let's do it. Sure. Accepted. Ding! Oh, immediately I kept all my other traits, but now my biggest trait is my persuasion, I'm not persuasion, but manipulation. You might look at it as persuasion or manipulation, depending on how you look at it. Speaking of perception. Somehow, I felt more able to understand people. It seemed easy to push the right buttons to get what I wanted from anybody else.
That is much better, isn't it?
And I only have 90% of my soul left, notice that.
You will not regret it. This change will be very handy, believe me, even with me, wink wink.
Okay, that last line wasn't really here, but you know what I'm saying.
I think you should rest and relax
Your life will hardly be as dull as it was before. Wink, 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 wink. See you soon. Bye-bye, baby. In the blink of an eye, she was gone, and I was in the real world again. But I have my manipulating power, which I said before was kind of evil, you remember that? And I didn't want any part of that, but now I've sold 10% of my soul to get some of it. Boy, what this game has already manipulated me, I'm just saying. I think it has to do something with that red-haired lady, I don't know. It was late, and I decided to sleep. Oh my god, well that's your problem! That's why you have a boring life, my friend. You're an adult, it's late, that's the time to go out and party, have some fun, find some women. You decide to sleep, that's your problem, my friend. Chapter 1, the game. So now we're just starting, huh? It was another awful day at the office. I still couldn't tell why, but my work had always been annoying, but now it felt more annoying than ever. Faust, you're falling behind in our schedule. I need you to catch up immediately. Stay here until you finish everything. Can I manipulate you? How about some lunch, buddy? But... What? And what happens if I don't stay? Yeah, let's ask him that. If you don't stay, you can use that new spare time to do something special like... looking for a new job! I hated the situation, and I knew he wasn't bluffing. I could not afford to lose my job. Not now. Okay, boss, I'll stay. Each minute took hours to pass. I think that means time's going by really slow. I was the only person there, and I hadn't got through half of what I had to do yet. Why me? Aha! Here you go. Why, you ask? Because you want to. That's why. You could transform your boss into a camel if you wanted to. Or this office into your very own harem. Instead, you choose to spend your days working in a job you obviously hate. You are right, you know. I should use my new power. Well, at least I keep my whole soul. Well, you've already given part of it away, so I think I'm going to be evil here. Try to change my boring, drab life. For 3% of your soul, I can finish all your work. Hell yeah, let's do that. I call that a good offer. Deal, get rid of these annoying reports. In a glimpse, they were gone. And my work was all finished, 87%. I could leave the office now. Now what am I going to do, though? Go home and sleep? I got out of the office and went to the bus stop. I had lost the last bus of the night. Right now, my only option was to wait for a cab. The night is still young. Good thing I got her reminding me that it's not time to go home and go to bed, huh? Why don't you go out, relax, meet new and exciting people? Let me guess. You are taking me to a place where I pay for beer with my soul, right? You are such a silly boy. I had something else in mind. Wink, wink. There is an interesting place, a nearby pub. Why don't you go somewhere else to have fun and relax? That's not a bad idea. Since you are going, I think it's better to warn you. There's a special girl in this pub. There's always girls in these places. But not like this. We could say that she is your soulmate? Ooh. Or one of them, at least. Wink, wink. I don't believe in those things. There are many soulmates for each person. Meeting a soulmate is a life-changing experience. A soulmate compels you to become your true self, the very best or the very worst of oneself. Believing or not, go down the street, you will find the pub. As always, the world came back to normal, and she was gone. She's like my inner demon, I think. Okay, it's decided. Let's go to the pub. There we go. I found the pub and went in. Trying to look cool, right? It was an odd place, with odd people. I went on looking for the bartender. I needed something to enhance my social skills. I stood there and tried to find out where this special girl could be. I'm gonna screw the bartender. I'm waiting for this soulmate of mine. I mean, who wouldn't, right? The place was crowded, pretty strange, considering it was midweek. I saw many girls, but none of them really caught my attention. So I decided to stop trying to find her and have a drink. Hello, fella. What do you want to drink? Give me a beer? Give me some steak? A good old whiskey, please? Well, I'm obviously not much of a drinker, so I think I'm going to stay away from the hard stuff. I think I'm just going to go for a beer. There you go, fella. Thanks. I kept scanning the place while I was sipping my drink, but I couldn't find any girl who looked special to me. Wait till you drink a few of those beers, dude, or a little bit of that. Probably in my situation, half this beer, and I'll probably be seeing all kinds of special girls. I'll be thinking he's a girl. I'll be so drunk. What am I doing here? I looked at the glass and saw myself. Then my reflex appeared. For 5% of your soul, I can show you who your soulmate is. Well, I've given you 3% of my soul to do my damn work for me. Of course I'm going to give you 5% to show me my soulmate. Heck yeah. Deal. Show me who she is. As soon as I rose my eyes from the glass, I saw her, -5. There she was, walking in my direction. Aha! I see. Seeing is believing. She was my soulmate. A perfect match for the man I always wanted to be. Now, come on, guys. I know that you might be in a bar and you might see a woman that looks hot, but I haven't even said one word to her yet. How are you going to know she's your soulmate just by looking? I mean, without even talking to her, without even knowing if you have anything in common, if you share any interest. This is not soulmate. This sounds like a lust to me, but I'm just saying. I'm not trying to ruin this game or anything. But this game is very interesting so far. Let's go ahead and see what happens next. So she's her soulmate. Looks pretty good for a soulmate. At least she's not a frog or something, or like that old hag on the street. That'd be bad if my soulmate was her. The man I was destined to become. She was my soulmate. Do you know what draft beer means? No, I don't. Do you? Yes. It means it's not pasteurized and its flavor is pure. Where did you learn that? I saw it in a game. She saw it in a game, huh? Would that game happen to be called Soul Gambler, Miss Soulmate? I never saw you here before. What's your name? Faust. I don't know. Anyway, I don't know how this guy's name is pronounced. Just like in Ghost Story? Funny thing, my name is there too. I am Peg, short for Margaret. Nice to meet you, Peg. Nice to meet you too. Tell me, how did you end up here? I'll find it more interesting to know how you ended up here. I needed to relax a bit. I was looking for you. That sounds a little stalkerish, don't it? No, I'm not gonna choose that one. I'm gonna say this. I found it more interesting to find out how you wound up here. I work nearby. That's why I'm always around here. That's nice to know. And what do you do? I scribble other people's skins. I'm a tattoo artist. And you? I don't want to say it. I'm a fireman. I'm an attorney. I'm a big-time attorney. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm an accountant. And do you like what you do? No, I don't. It's really boring. It helps me pay my bills, doesn't it? No, I don't. It's really boring, or it helps me pay my bills, doesn't it? I'm gonna admit to her the truth. Why not? Not long ago, I was in the same situation you are. Doing something I didn't like just because I had to. And what did you do before? I was in the last year of law school. I left everything behind and decided to do something that could make me feel alive. And it was that easy? Alright, it was a tough decision to make. My internship paid more than what I make today. Then you understand that money is not so important, and that you need less than what you thought you needed. Not everyone is as courageous as you are. Well, thanks. Tell me about you. What do you really want to do? I'm good at drawing. Maybe I could do something with that. I want to travel the world. I want to be my own boss. Yeah, I want to be my own boss. That's kind of like me too. That's not a bad idea. To be independent is tempting. You choose what to do and when to do it. That's nice, isn't it? I like to chat, but I really need to go. Why do you need to go? Because you're boring! No, I'm tired. I know I may not look like it, but I am the kind of person who goes to bed early. Why did this just flash up? Come on, stay a little longer. I'm really enjoying this chat with you. Oh, come on, don't be pathetic, dude. I really like this too, but... Where'd my ability to persuade people go? I thought I had the ability to persuade people and make them do what I want to do. I'm really tired. You're not going to give me a goodbye kiss? If you don't, I'll have to just go with you. Ah, there it is. Now it's kicking in. So I say, you are not going to give me a goodbye kiss? If you don't, I'll have to go with you. She's like, what? That surprised her. Okay, just a kiss, and then I'll go. Whoa, baby. She got close to me and kissed me. That's probably my first kiss I've ever had in my life, except for my cousin, my third cousin when I was 12. Her kiss felt good, but a bit odd. It felt desperate. She was into me a lot more than she would have let me know. Is that good enough for a goodbye? I'll catch up with you some other day. I really have to go. Bye. Will you let her go just like that? Look at her wrapping her arms around me. So here comes my chance again. Here comes that soul guy. I just wonder how much he's going to charge me. I already have the persuasion. Why am I going to have to sell part of my soul to get this girl to stay with me? What did you want me to do? I can't force her. But she is your soulmate, even if she doesn't know it yet. This is becoming too complex. Shouldn't all this be easier? Isn't she my soulmate? It is complex because it is important. It is complex because it is fate. And with fate, things are never that simple. You could make this easier, you know. Here we go. For 15% of your soul, you can have her, and you know, I could probably have her anyway if I just give it time. But he's saying, no, we can do this one night stand kind of thing. I think that's what he's saying, for only 15% of my soul. And to go ahead and please all my viewers, of course I'm going to go ahead and accept it, because I want to make this an entertaining video and not a boring drab video like this guy's life would be. That's a good deal. I really want her. I accept. Peg came back, but she was different. Her eyes, her posture, and voice changed completely. You know, it's dangerous for a girl like me to go home alone this late. Can I go with you? Can I go to your place? Wink, wink. I thought you'd never ask. She came back home with me. We arrived, and she came onto me. Ooh. So we got what we wanted for our 15% of our soul. Keep in mind, we only have 67% left, and really all we got out of it is a one-night stand and an ability to manipulate people and some chores done. Alright, anyway. I think that's all we got so far anyway. It was still late night when I saw Peg getting ready to leave. Why are you leaving? Oh, now she's going to tell me I wasn't good or something like that, and I'm going to have to sell my soul to convince her to stay and be better at this. That's my guess. We'll find out.
I really need to go. I have a client early in the morning. You have my number. Call me.
I was feeling weird. I felt an emptiness inside me. I no longer felt interested in her. Not that I had not liked her. I liked her very much. All the charm had vanished. I didn't see her as a special person. Not anymore. I had no wish to meet her again. Oh, wow. Is that because I used part of my soul to move too fast with her? You know, just it was kind of a one-night stand kind of a thing. Now that I had gotten everything, I'm no longer interested. It's kind of what it sounds like. Maybe that was the consequence of all the parts of soul I lost. Oh. On the next day at the office. Faust, have you done what I told you? Yes, here it is. Finally, something useful came from you. I knew I had done much more than most people would do. One more day of torture in my work had reached its end. On the next day, I had a day off, so I could just rest a little. I was thinking about spending some time with my adorable bed when my phone rang. Hey, Faust, what's up? Hey, Wagner, long time no see. Bro, what are you gonna do tomorrow besides your holiday sketch of the Sleeping Beauty? It's been some time since we played basketball together. Let's play some. I don't know. I'll have to check out if I... Come on, we haven't seen each other for so long. It would be nasty to say no just like that. So what do you say, dude? Let's go. Okay then, you can count me in. Awesome. See you tomorrow then. On the next day, not in a good mood at all, I went to the basketball court. Faust, how nice to see that you came, bro. This is Hog. He is going to play with us. Y'all, man. How you doing? Who's that guy, Wagner? I'm gonna say, I'm okay. But how are we gonna play, just the three of us? How about me against you two? If you think you can handle it. Don't you? So, let's make a bet, y'all. To turn things on, dude. We're on, dude. How much do you want to bet, Hog? 20 bucks? No. Something better than that. 10% of the soul of the ones who lose. Whoa. Ha 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 ha. Very magical, dude. Let's bet a part of our souls then. So, Faust, are you gonna run? Are you gonna run, or are you yellow? Nobody calls me yellow. Wagner, I think we'd better leave. No, we're in this for the... We want to gamble. I need to get up to 77% after all. Get some of that back. The game had begun, and soon we noticed why he did not bother to play alone. Hog was a much better player than any other person I had met in my life. It looked like a couple of kids against a pro. We didn't have the slightest chance. Nice to play with you guys. Come on, Faust. I'll give you a ride to your place. So now I've lost 10% of my soul on a basketball game. This sucks. After a night of unpleasant dreams, I was ready to go to work. I wasn't able to take what happened the day before out of my head. What the hell was that? My soul says, give 5% of your soul, and I will answer your questions. Sure. Why not? Deal. What's your question? Who the hell is that Hog guy? How did Hog know that I had made a pact? And how can I have more than 100% of my soul? How did Hogg know that I had made that pact? Some beings have power to identify people who made the pact. Can I have that power too? I can give you this power for 200% of your soul. Okay, it won't happen, that's for sure. What's your question? Now I want to know, and now I lost another 5%, but I definitely want to know how I can have more than 100% of my soul. Is it possible to have more than 100% of your soul? Yes, there are some ways to do that. The most used and simple one is betting. So I could replace parts of my soul like this, right? Your soul is unique. Parts of other souls you won by betting can be used to make wishes. Your soul is unique, and what is done cannot be undone. Once you use your soul, it's lost forever, and it'll become scarred. Scarred? What kinds of scars are we talking about? That question is not about the same subject. For 5% of your soul, I can answer it. Man, this guy's like a wheeler and dealer like crazy. Yeah, sure, tell me. I'm already giving away my soul anyway. Your soul represents your will to live. The more you lose, the more lethargic and depressed you will feel. Understood. And what happens if I have nothing left of my soul? Quit asking questions, dude. You're not going to have anything left of your soul. You're going to find out the answer real quick. Keep asking questions. Before that, you will have committed suicide. What's your question? Who the hell is this Hogg guy? How did Hogg know I made the pact? I have no further questions. Alright, so now I'm down to 47%. I couldn't stop thinking about what happened. I needed to know more about Hogg. So I decided to investigate him, or he looked like a dangerous kind of guy, so I tried to forget about him. I'm gonna try to forget about him. He's just a punk. He's a punk that's good at basketball. How come this is automatically lit up? There we go. Later, I received a call. Faust! Why is your voice sounding like this, Wagner? I'm gonna kill myself, bro. I just called to say goodbye. Take it easy, man. Tell me what's going on. Hello? Hello? Wagner? Are you there? I just hung out on the phone. And I ran. I got to Wagner's house as fast as I could. Oh, wow. Looks like I got to Wagner's house right in time, huh? Go away, Faust. If you stay, you will die with me. Come on, Wagner. You don't have to do that. Don't get any closer, man, or you will die too. I needed to retrieve that gun from his hands. I'm going to say, is that what you want, Wagner? I'm not going to go after him. That would use my... Notice this. I'm noticing these choices actually are based on your stats that you actually give it. So that's the first time I've actually noticed that. It shows you how observant I am, huh? So this one would actually use my persuasion, and I definitely have more... not persuasion, but an ability to manipulate people. So I'm going to use that. That's my highest skill now. Is that what you want, Wagner? How's that? You believe in God, don't you? You are religious, right? Yeah, but... So you know what happens to suicidal guys, don't you? But I can't live like this anymore. I can't handle it. I know, man. I know. That's why I'm going to do something only a friend would do for a friend. I am going to kill you, so you don't have to commit suicide. What? I think he's trying to manipulate him here. He just wants the gun. That's exactly what he's doing. He's saying, give me the gun so I can kill you, and then you won't have to commit suicide. But he's just trying to get the gun from him. Gotcha. Would you do that for me, bro? Of course I would. I am your best friend. Give me the gun. Shaking, Wagner reached out and handed me the gun. I saw in his face the beginning of a smile. Gratitude. I hit him hard. The smile went away. He passed out. I picked up the phone and called the emergency. Wagner was safe, hospitalized, and resting. How is he?
Physically, he's fine, despite the large amount of cocaine in his body.
What?
Cocaine? Cocaine, but he never used cocaine. His mental state is very unstable. The damage was huge. Wagner needs to be hospitalized immediately. It may be possible to recover his mind over time. My friend was alive, but he was not okay at all. And I could be next.
Wow. Alright guys, with that, I think we are going to go ahead and wrap up my first play of Soul Gambler. This is a pretty interesting game, and I think I've already got my 29 cents worth. This game is only $2.99 regular price. Be sure you leave down in the comments below, you know, what you think of this game so far, what you think of the choices I've made as far as selling my soul for answers and, you know, to get that manipulation and all the other choices I made. But let me know if you guys have this game or if this video has convinced you to go buy the game. I believe this game is on sale right now for about another, I know through tonight anyway, through until November 2nd, 2015, and it may be on sale again whenever you're watching this video, if it's sometime after that. I want to go ahead and thank you guys for watching my first play of Soul Gambler. It's been pretty interesting so far, and I've already very happy with the purchase. Well worth the 29 cents, I think. I want to go and thank you guys for watching. This has been Zaxter99, and we'll see you in the next video. Take care, everybody.